Alright, and I guess we are jumping straight into it. That makes sense. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to a Kickstart League Finals match. This time we've got Winter Wonderland Scumbags up against a single serving of Okizeme, which, well that's concerning. Hopefully that chills out. Huh. Well, let's see if this match is playable. Anyways, yeah, so this is a finals match, which means all sets are best of 5. It also does... This is single elimination for the finals bracket. So whichever team drops here, this is the end of their run in the league. So every match is a fight for survival here. Here we've got Zot versus Shadow Fury. Zot has been leveling up real hard lately with his Kai. So it'll be cool to see what he can do here. Shadow Fury plays a very, plus R style Milia. Some ways that's very good, some ways you'll see a lot of hair car here, which is very safe in that game, less so in this one. But we'll see how Zot manages to punish it. And of course, Shadow is running the Milia, so whenever he gets the good knockdown, disc comes out and it is immediately a guessing game. Ooh. Throw from Zot, RRC coming out. Is this gonna... Oh, doesn't go for the wall break. Chooses to back off a little bit. I heard Kai make a noise. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say. Had to RC to stay safe. And single hit... Ooh, Shadow almost died there, actually, to chip damage. But this won't quite kill, but what's the mix-up? That'll do it. Yep. Super back and forth, but round 1 going to Shadow there. Also, good to see that the... connection seemed to have calmed down after the round starts. Oh, stun dipper on block, not punished though. Shadow kind of letting him get away with murder there. And a little bit early on the throw, yeah, that happens sometimes. Zot's trying to challenge Milia air to air real hard with jump slash. And, wow, okay. Yep, Shadow tried to go for something a little bit fake there. You know, push the advantage a bit too hard. Zot ready for it. And yeah, that wasn't actually a punish, but ooh, that'll kill. But yeah, after that S-disc at that range, you can just kind of press things. It works. It looks like Zot's having a real tough time trying to control space against Shadow. That is kind of how this matchup goes, is, you know, Kai is trying to hold you in place, Milia is trying to... Kai is trying to control space, you know, put no-go zones on the screen, stuff like that. Milia trying to use her superior mobility to avoid those, you know, make him whiff and then punish real hard. There goes the throw. And that capo coming out, Zot apparently not knowing the anti-throw disc tech. By which I mean, hey Zot, I taught you the anti-throw disc tech. Alright, YRC coming out. Yeah, didn't want to deal with all those plus frames there. And burst? Yeah, had to. Single pixel there. Alright, 50 meters still on deck. Alright, we're gonna call that a confirm. With where that was, reaction-wise, there's no way that was an actual reaction. But Zot was very confident it was gonna hit. Oh my gosh, the OTG close slash killed? Alright. Well, game 1 goes to Zot. I know that OTGs do full damage. I just thought that would need more than one close slash to kill. Like, I play Milia, I'm used to low health, so I feel like I should, you know, be able to tell. Oh, the 2K 2D not reaching at that range. Yeah, it caught like an extension from Milia. Gold burst coming out. Milia gets to just kind of press things now. Definitely a character who can get good use out of meter. Alright, just takes the wall break here. Did end up using the 100 meter, but hey, got positive bonus for it, so gonna get a decent chunk of that back. A little bit early on the throw, this time on Shadow's side. A nice mash, yeah. Oh, in the burst bait. Wall break combo again, and Shadow with tons of meter here to work with, and positive bonus. For anyone who doesn't know, positive bonus does remove the meter penalty. Wow, nice stand block there against the 6H. It's a bit of a gimmick because you can't do a true low there, but so few people know about it. I'm real impressed that Zot blocked that. But anyways, if you're in positive bonus and you RC, you don't get the meter lockout. So you can do some wild stuff for sure. little bit of side swap coming out there. And yeah, Shadow probably expecting a grab there, tried to mash out. It is plus though, so ooh, that'll crush it. And good recognition there from Zot, knowing that the second hit wasn't going to connect because it was airborne. RC, so at least no punish. And what's the Oki? Ooh, yeah, a little bit far for disc there. Zot ready for it. Wall break again. Yep. It's, as Millia, it can be surprisingly hard to get, the wall break. Oh, that should be big damage. Oh no! Got a little bit ahead of himself. Giving Zod an extra chance here. That's a big risk, though. Yeah, and this should be... Oh, okay. Yeah, doesn't quite get the kill in time before Burst comes back. Maybe Zod aware of that and the jump H. Oh my gosh, just barely. That's super interesting that 6H links into specifically hit 2. Is Zot recognizing the punish on Bad Moon? And this is actually really interesting because a lot of this match has been Zot chasing Shadow down. But normally you'd expect this to be the opposite in this matchup. Zot kind of being a, what I heard Hotashi refer to earlier as a hitbox turret that Millia has to move around. But Zot's going on the offensive here, and it seems to be working out pretty well. It can definitely be hard for Millia to kind of, like, play that space control game with normals. So if she's not confident in moving around that difference in tempo, it can be... Oh, Shadow might not know. But yeah, all matches are best of 5, so this is currently 2-0, and there is at least one more match to be played here. It's alright, we'll hang on for a second as Shadow heads back into the room. So how's everyone doing tonight? Hope you're all having a good time. Oh right, I should probably go make the announcement that this is happening. Okay. Yeah, sorry for the delay on stuff. Things have been kind of exploding on my end. Ooh, okay. Hang on. We may have a slight holdup. Okay, I think we're gonna run the sets without Shadow. It sounds like he actually has to go real suddenly. So, we're gonna try and run the sets not involving Shadow, and then if a victor has not been decided by that point, then we'll try and get those coming at another night. In the meantime, though... Okay, I am, just because this is a dropout partway through the set, gonna give that initial one to Zot. Also partially because the program I wrote to handle the scoring thing for this doesn't really work with, held ongoing matches. But... So, okay, we will be going on to Loger versus Zerky Durky. This should be, what, Rambothal versus Potemkin? Yeah, okay, cool. Loader over here in chat saying, good luck, have fun, everyone. But okay, so Rambothal versus Potemkin. This is a super interesting matchup to me. I've seen it played, like, an okay number of times, but it always feels like, at a glance, this is, like, clearly a Rambothal favored match, right? But Potemkin just has enough weird ways of interacting with a lot of Ram's strengths that I can imagine it, even if, like, I don't know how good of a matchup it is for Ram, but if nothing else, it's probably one where she has to massively change how she plays. Far Slash into 5H is not fast enough to catch Hammerfall, and that just tears through that range is one big example. Oh my gosh, what a reaction with that up PRC to dodge the grab. That was super smart. And Loger will take the round off the edge of that, but the triple PRC there, super big brain from both sides. But yeah, with the like the way Hammerfall and Slidehead and stuff work, I assume that Loger can't really chill back and play the mid-range spacing game that he'd otherwise want to. Big throw in. Oh, got the counter hit close slash, but wasn't quite ready for it. Maybe tried to go for a close slash dash close slash link. Not sure. But one way or another, Loger is down a sword for now. Gets it back right in time for... That hit? Alright. And hey, Zerky Durky taking round 2. Looks like this will be a nice back and forth set as well. And so I was in the middle of starting to say, we haven't seen a pot buster yet this round. Zerky kind of intercepting that one. Yeah, Burst, no real spot for Burst to come out. Yeah, that's just gonna kill. That last bit there was, I don't know, there was maybe like a 1 frame window to Burst to hit the Heat Knuckle extension, but yeah, that was rough for sure. So, Zerky taking that first game. And once again, these are all best of 5. So, should be plenty of match left to play. Zerky being a heavyweight kind of got him out of jail at first there. But still thrown through the wall. Rambothal got her win condition, just took her an extra step. Good block on the Mega Fist, and good recognition to know that you were out of the range where you can, like, true punish it. Okay, RRC into... Oh, nope, couldn't quite combo there. And yeah, Loger just spending 100 meter, keep it his turn. Are we gonna see, yeah, Burst coming out. Zerky confident he can take this. Okay, this is gonna wall break. No kill, though, for sure. Right. Alright, I take it back. And yeah, Zerky going for another round start pot buster there. Worked once, but Loger seemed ready for it this time. Yep. Okay, and yeah, I like the delayed burst there, because you take a little bit of damage from the 5D, but, you know, a lot of people only bait that first hit and not the later ones, and Loger, yeah, okay, really needed that. Super low, like Magic Pixel, no rounds left to work with, has to play this. Oh, gets caught by the 2 giant fists. Alright, and Zerky going up 2-0. Like, this has been super back and forth, but Zerky does seem to be figuring something out about the way Loger defends. He's been able to get a lot of big hits just sprinkled throughout. And, ooh, Loger deciding he wants meter. Fortunately, this is Potemkin. He might not actually get the chance to use it if he guesses wrong here. Alright, Garuda just blocked, but yeah, just true 50-50, no throw immunity after the guard crushes. Ursus, please finish guard crushes. But, man, Garuda, that is a super, super good move, of course. And unfortunately, that also means that Loger spent the burst, got 100 meter, and basically got, what, like a PRC throw for it, and that's about it. No burst this round, and what is... Well, he'll probably get it back. But this is potentially the last round of this match. I guess, yeah, Loger will get it back unless he just gets pot bustered. Alright, yeah. Gold burst. Big counter hit. Oh, and just throw into the corner. Yeah, that makes sense. And, oh, okay, didn't quite get the heavyweight pickup. The sword worked. Yeah, single sword, still does big damage, still gets the knockdown. What's the Oki gonna be? I mean, that's the nice thing for Potemkin about Heavenly, is you still just kind of get out of there. And, oh, alright, the sword caught. That was definitely supposed to be a red Roman cancel from Loger, but still managed to mostly pick it back up. And yeah, you can see Loger being, like, super cautious with their pressure here. Just really not wanting to get pot-bustered or, like, counter-hit close-slashed or something. Yeah, look, some of these combos have ended up a little bit scrambly. It looks like Loger's maybe not fully comfortable fighting heavyweights, because that does really change the way Ram's combos work. And especially, like, the ranges where swords work. Zerky, yeah, normal jumping instead of super jumping there, just not quite getting high enough out of the corner. And hey, one on the board for Loger. We haven't really seen Zerky go for a Hammerfall, actually, I'm realizing. What I was talking about a lot at the start of the match was that Hammerfall through Far Slash, but... And yeah, that's the second time Loger, I think, is going for an air throw there and is just, it's not coming out. Oh, and he was so ready for it. Oh, didn't quite get the conversion, though. Yep, gotta crouch, block it, and you see high S sword toss on Wake Up, you see the 50 meter, you know what it was supposed to be. This should be big damage with that starter, though. And, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, this won't quite be round. This might be. Oh no! Drops the super, and Zerky manages to close it out. Back to the wall, but the falling jump kick, or punch, or something. I'll be honest, I don't know Potemkin's air buttons very well, besides heavy and dust. Alright, does get the corner pickup. Oh, looked like trying to bait a burst, but there was no burst there to bait. So I'm not quite sure what that was. Oh no, Zerky, yeah, okay, so the 6H, or sorry, the, like, close slash 6H is definitely not a mashable gap. Zerky maybe not thinking, there's the hammer fall through far slash. Yeah, Zerky maybe not recognizing that that was going to be a stagger, just went for it. Scary spot for Loger here, needs to get out of the corner, yeah, does not want to get, like, pot-bustered into Oki, because that is something that happens corner exclusively. Yep. You know it's coming. You got, 100 meter. Yeah, this doesn't kill, right? Okay, yeah, not if it drops especially. But Loger in a real scary spot here. Once again, Zerky is on match point here. Alright, counter hit, close slash, sword, stick? No hard knockdown. Really, like, one clean hit from either player. Well, one stray hit from Zerky here. Didn't spend the meter to confirm it. Might have needed to, and yeah, Zerky managing to mash out. I think that Loger might have had, like, I think I saw a throw in there that was just a little bit early, but still kept it super close. That was a wild match. Okay, moving on, we are going to get Ballfrog versus Hellsap. Should be Axel versus Ram, I think? Exerd Jacko player, who I have not really seen since Jacko came out, but I think last I heard they weren't super feeling the direction Jacko went in this game. Definitely a very different character than she was in Exerd, of course. Oh. Nago? Okay. Could be interesting. Alright, but for now we are just waiting on Ballfrog. Also, as I see over there in the chat, yeah, if you haven't yet, and you have the opportunity to, it would be a huge help if you could head over to the Matcherino, type in the little code thing, or I think now it's actually just click a button and it types it in for you. Puts a little money in the pot. This finals bracket is going... Or, sorry, the Matcherino pot is going to this finals bracket. I can speak words, I swear. All right, hopping into it. Axel versus Nago. I assume this matchup is not great for Nagoriyuki, just like, you know, movement-wise, because he has lots of movement, but it's really committal. I might be wrong there, though. With Fukyo being able to just, like, you know, flash step forward and the just level of damage he puts out when he gets a hit, it might be, like, pretty even or keep things real scary for Axel. Yeah, Beyblade, of course, a great tool here. Balfrog so far playing a real strong keep-away game, though. And yeah, Hellsap's blood is so high, he can't really use any of the flash steps or anything to move. Just completely reliant on super jumps. Alright, gets a couple hits there, so the blood is going down. Ooh, and yeah, okay, so risky there. Hellsap trying to punish. That move is definitely safe. I believe it's plus? I might be wrong, though. It might be slightly minus. And sniping out that Beyblade. Big counter hit, but yeah, not a too dangerous range for Hellsap there. Uh-oh, Balfrog got a little tiny bit impatient there. Tried to do a forward-moving special instead of, you know, being Axel, moving backwards, throw chain. Got punished for it pretty hard, but is back to that defensive game plan. And yeah, that... So... I feel like that's a really risky thing to try as Axel, the one that like drags people in, and nice recognition from Hellsap that Balfrog went for it last time, probably going to do it again. But yeah, the one, it pulls you in. If they have Burst, then they can burn Burst as a, not quite free, but like strong just get-in tool. And Balfrog in some... Yeah, okay, I was going to say some rough positioning, but Hellsap, not a whole lot of life. If he guesses wrong on any of these interactions, probably dead, and there he went. Okay, oh, stuffing the 2H there with that jump S. And yeah, Hellsap is just having so much difficulty moving against this Axel. Yeah, the jump pass whiffing over the grab, still getting a punish with the 2K2D, though, and wow. Speaking of whiff and grab. Balfrog now with 100 meter. I guess we'll see if we see any of the new time stop stuff. I'm not sure how much Balfrog has, like, been labbing new things since the patch came out. But Balfrog, or Axel can, of course, time stop super as a cancel off of specials now. Looks like we're not seeing it this time. Oh, big counter hit. Yeah, this could be... Alright, no huge combo, but that could have been massive. Stuck in the corner. Ooh, Balfrog recognizing that Hellsap had kind of like waited to see what he'd do the last couple times, and he chose jump. This time, Balfrog going for the backdash, but... Ooh, just catching the backwards movement. Yeah, Balfrog, you know, I'm guessing hands took over, did the low one, but recognized just in time that he should probably not let that rip. And once again, Balfrog managing to close it out. It just... This zoning seems like it's a little bit too much for Hellsap's Nago. Big counter. Oh no, misjudged the range just that little bit. Yeah, I feel like as long as Balfrog can get out of the corner, he's been doing really well. Like, as long as he's backing up, he's super good. Oh, Hellsap trying to go for the hardest read there. I think kind of got it and just, like, mistimed it or something. Oh, I think my internet might be slightly dying, so sorry about that, stream. I think that's where a little bit of this choppiness is also coming from. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, Balfrog did recognize and block it out in time. That hit? Okay. Yeah, I guess that was a little closer than I thought. Balfrog had already committed to the command grab. And Hellsap here, in a better spot this game. Oh no, what a burst bait. And immediately Hellsap thrown back to full screen. No burst left. Does have 2 rounds, but Yeah, so Hellsap has clearly scouted that Ballfrog was jumping out of his pressure early on, but it seems like Ballfrog has counter-adapted pretty solidly. And this won't... Oh my gosh, yeah, won't quite kill, but... Yeah, Hellsap couldn't even take chip damage there. Would have had to FD everything. And now Hellsap kind of back to the wall here. The Ballfrog special. Who would ever expect Axel to run up half screen and throw you? Also, I like that attempt at the Beyblade from Hellsap. It is a bit of a low crush, but that hitbox just a bit too big for sure. And man, yeah, Ballfrog, I think, is about to get hit here, but his, like, defensive space control... Like, obviously he's Axel, so that's, like, what the character does, but it has just been so consistent. So, super impressive stuff to see there. But, alright, so Ballfrog will take a clean 3-0 over Hellsap there. I'm a little bit surprised we saw all Nago and didn't see a Ram swap or anything, but maybe that's just who Hellsap's playing super seriously now. I haven't really seen that much lately from him. Alright, though, so with all of the round 1 matches out of the way, everyone has now played at least a little bit. We are going to move on to the rest of the sets. So, from here on out, if one team gets too far ahead, and there's just, like, not enough points left on the board for them to catch up, the team that's far enough ahead will be declared the winner. You can consider it sort of a mercy kill rule, I've heard it called. Right now, of course, Winter Wonderland Scumbags a bit out ahead. Zot gonna see if he can push that a bit further. Zerky trying to fight to keep his team in it in general. I am pretty sure Zot has a decent amount of practice in this matchup. I know Zot's friends with DJKK, who resident Potemkin player, one of them. Oh man, yeah, I am sorry, stream. I don't know what's happening with my internet. I'm just going to blame Comcast. I am pretty confident this is just on my end, though. Ooh, sorry. Okay, we might be back. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna, like, triple check that stuff's plugged in. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, sorry about this, everyone. Hopefully it will pass. It seems to be flickering just that little bit until this match. But okay, looks like things are a bit more stable, and the defensive pot buster. Zot, yeah, just did not want to deal with that Oki situation at all. And had a 100-meter, didn't need to use it. Yeah, so what I was saying earlier is, Zot plays against DJKK all the time, from what I understand. I at least know that they know each other, and DJKK, one of the 5 Potemkins in this league. Hey, thanks for the raid, Mucho Man. But, so, you know, I know that Zot at least has the matchup experience. Zerky, I'm not sure, but, like, it's not Kai's not exactly a rare character. Also, hello everyone who just hopped in. This is the finals bracket for the Guilty Gear Strive Kickstart League. It's a, like, crew battle, halfway new player league running for this game. If you look up at the top, you'll see the team points. The way this finals... Oh my gosh, what a 2H. Wrong way on the Garuda, though. The way this finals bracket works, though, is single elimination. And Zot should get the wall break here. Maybe he doesn't have his heavyweight combos on deck after all. Also, yeah, sorry, we are having some slight internet issues at my house, it looks like. So sorry if it stutters every once in a while. If anyone who just hopped into chat has any questions about how the game works, feel free to ask, by the way. But oh my gosh, big counter hit Mega Fist. Not too much damage, though. It being an air hit kind of just launched Zot out of the way. And yeah, Zerky just being forced into really committal movement patterns just to try and even get in against Zot here. No, Mercho Man, right now, so the +3 and the +8, those are the total team score so far. Like, this is a best of 5, so it is currently 1-0 in Zot's favor, but the total team points are those up above. Oh boy, and the PRC Potbuster, this should just kill, right? Alright, it is now 1-1. Alright, going into this next match, also, I gotta say, Team Winter Wonderland Scumbags, part of why they named their team this was because they wanted to always pick this stage. Ballfrog last set did not pick it, and this time Zerky's the one who picked it, not Zot. PRs, oh, okay, no Potbuster there. Trying to catch the jump, but it sort of worked there. Yeah, forcing the burst out, but that's gonna be... Yeah, a bit of a hero burst there from Zot. Not a whole lot of life to play with. And yeah, thank you, Loger. Yep, these are... So it's crews of 3, round robin against the other crew. Yeah, big punish there. Zerky clearly knowing. That is one of those just kind of like matchup knowledge checks. Is what do you do against Stun Dipper after you block it? If you let him get away with it, you don't know how to fight Kai. Oh no, a little bit early on the punish. Hopefully the stutter is just on my end, and yeah. Sorry guys, I'm looking at my little OBS stream help thing, and it is also dying occasionally, so this is definitely on my end. Doesn't look like it's affecting the players. This is gonna get blocked. Oh no, landing frames punish, okay. Zerky must have pressed something right before landing and gotten the landing recovery. Honestly, though, Zot kind of lucked out there. It looked like Zerky was super ready to block that. 2H. Oh, nice recognition there. Yeah, you can tell from the lateness on the cancel that that was a confirm. Back throw into the corner, and this is a super rough spot for Zot, because, yeah, if Zerky gets... Alright, nice reversal there. But, yeah, if Zerky had gotten, like, a Potbuster or anything, he gets both it and the Oki. Mega Fists coming out from Zerky, and Zot's got to be real careful going airborne like that. Nice burst bait, but doesn't get anything off of it. And this is gonna be... Oh my gosh, just barely whiffed on the burst, but gets caught in the scramble afterwards. Honestly, I cannot believe that that didn't grab the burst. Oh my gosh. But alright, so Zerky up 2-1 right now. And yeah, should be big damage. Zot recognizing he was about to get blown up. Immediate burst. I do like to see how Zot's been playing around the Mega Fist, though. Man, Zerky is just, like, so ready to punish Stun Dipper that he's pulling the trigger a little bit early. Always feels bad when that happens. You're like, no, I was doing too good. Zot is picking a lot of air approaches. Right now it's working out, but here is where it gets really scary. Oh, hey. Throw. Burst baited. And yeah, Zot totally ready for it. Taking that round. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried that Zot's going to autopilot an air approach one of these times, and Zerky's just going to murder him with Heavenly. Counter hit 2S, that's huge damage. Alright, this should launch, like, pretty much full screen. So no strong Oki, but hey, still something. Oh no, Zot not getting the super jump, just stuck in the corner here against this Potemkin. Oh, and this should just... Okay, yeah. Had to spend the meter there. Man, Zot's got so much health to work through. Yeah, yeah. And alright, Zerky now on set point here. Rising? Jump H, counter hit, combos? Alright. Learn something new every day. Oh, yeah, Zerky, I like the recognition that he had to delay, but couldn't quite get the timing for it. See, no burst coming out. Honestly, I kind of like that, because that wasn't going to be huge damage for Zot. Throw, not enough meter to RC, especially not with the meter penalty. Oh my gosh. Okay, and Zot saw that he got it, knew that he needed at least one more hit, and instead of trying to go for super, just in case he dropped the input, does Red Roman cancel quick RC close slash? Hey, it works. Gets the Oki in the corner, and yeah, this run-up throw has been working out super, super well for Zot. Zerky, there we go. There's the big counter hit close slash mash. And yeah, sorry about my internet again. Hopefully this passes. But yeah, Zerky, you know, definitely a fan of dishing out the grabs. Doesn't seem to be quite the best at avoiding Zots, though he did get that last one, so we'll see if that's enough of an adaptation to carry him through the rest of the match. Gotta be real fast, though. Zerky on his final heart up there. I will say, Zerky is not challenging the Fundre arcs, whatever that move is called, the flip kick. There is like a big gap there, but if you block it, he's pretty plus, especially if you crouch block it. So I'd like to see him try and challenge that more, but maybe just like not ready for it, doesn't want to take the risk. And these rising jump slashes from Zot have worked out so well for him consistently. Oh no, yeah, that did not combo. Not a big punish though. Zerky, I guess, thinking it was going to be a counter hit. But yeah, supers are not counter hit recovery in this game, and clips the toes with the stun dipper. That will be round up for Zot. Okay, and actually, since we're doing Shadows matches later, since he had to go tonight, we will be running Hellsap up against Zot, so gonna see more of the Kai. But fun match to watch for sure. Kept it real competitive. No, Zot, stay here. Okay. Alright, well, while we're waiting for them to come back, oh no, okay, never mind. They should be back real soon. That said, if you have not yet, this whole league is supported by Matcherino, so if you wouldn't mind, you could head over to that link that I just dropped over in chat, click the little button, puts a little bit of money in there. If you retweet any of the Twitter stuff, that sort of thing, it adds money as well. All of that just goes directly to the pot for this league. We are in quarterfinals right now. Once again, this is a single elimination bracket. And Landoro? Is that how I say that? Anyways, we don't have any Jacko mains in this specific match, like with these two teams, I believe. I don't know. We'll see if Hellsap swaps randomly. He was a very high level Jacko in Exerd. But Diamond Mew on Team Gold Lewis Fan Club, picking the other DLC there, is definitely grinding out Jacko stuff at the moment. And I think the Carpyderps is doing stuff too. Anyways, this match, Zot versus Hellsap. This is going to be two sword fighters with very different approaches. Kai, very mid-range control, all-rounder, you know the deal. He's the Guilty Gear equivalent of Ryu. Nago, on the other hand, if you haven't seen... Oh boy, reversal super. If you haven't seen this character, he's super interesting. If you look at that little red meter above his tension meter down in the bottom right, that is his blood gauge. Using specials makes it go up. Hitting people with certain normals makes it go down. Hitting people with super as well. And if he bites you, because he's a vampire, then it goes way down. If it ever fills up, he basically should lose the game. He pops blood, gets really angry, loses his mask, loses access to his specials, and 50% of his health drains over time, over the next few seconds. So, all the way down to 1, can't kill him. Also, importantly, at each different level of blood there, you can see he's currently at level 2, a lot of his sword normals get significantly larger every time. So you have to change the way you're spacing around him. You have to... Basically, both players really need to keep an eye on that gauge. And yes, you're right. It does cancel if he supers. However, that super is full screen punishable by, like, the whole cast. So don't be wrong. And oh my gosh, the double bite there. Like, the bite does decent damage, but also it just, like, zeroes out his blood almost. So lets him get access to some wild pressure. And yeah, sorry again. Internet issues, so match view is getting a bit choppy and the burst whiffs. No. Yeah, that was a bit of a hero burst anyways, but that's the worst case scenario hero burst. And yeah, it looks like Zot's just not super sure what to do against this Nago pressure. It is really scary, that's for sure. And yeah, their blood has been popped. He is in the corner. Look at that health bar drain. Ah, yeah, that's going to be a big punish. That is the other important thing about Nago. You hate to see it. That is what happens when you try and do dash fireball. You hit forward first. The game's like, hey, you did a DP? Oh my gosh, the 5k mash saving Zot's life right there. But yeah, so Nago can cancel specials into specials. It's just limited by, you know, they all use blood. And you don't want to pop blood. Ah, that Stun Dipper coming out again, and Hellsap just kind of picking the wrong button to punish with. Like, he clearly knows to punish it, which, as expected, he's a long-time Guilty Gear player for sure. But, yeah, just picking moves that don't quite reach. And honestly, I almost want to see Zot use more fireballs at range here. Maybe a little bit scared just because of Nago having the giant sword swings that do so much damage. Also, yeah, this should zero out his blood meter, I believe. Oh, burst baited, but no real punish. Okay, yeah, that'll do it, though. The health tap going up 2-0. Much more competitive second game, though, so we'll see if Zot can at least get one on the board here. It's not over until it's over, right? So... trade. Ooh, man, that move always looks so just painful when it counter hits, but you don't really get much off of it unless you're like right in the corner, and sometimes even then. I don't know, maybe you do. I'm not a Kai main. Little bit early on that. RRC, is he going to be able to clean up a kill? Nago has a ton of health. Yeah, okay, not quite. Even if he'd picked a more damaging wall splat there. And yeah, just confirm the kill. That is a super, super laggy animation. Zot up around for, I think, the first time so far this set. Also definitely went very well for him. Are we going to see? Yeah, there's the bite. You see it a lot after the far slash 2. Burst out of the equation on Zot's end, and Hellsap. Things are just coming up all in his favor this round so far. Yup, just clean round from Hellsap. And now Zot's on his last chance here. Throw into throne. Wow, okay, I knew that that bite did damage. I didn't realize it did that much. That's wild. What's up with the immediate YRC, just really wanting to keep that corner positioning. And hey, good stuff to Zot there. That can be really hard. That's where he's been going for Stun Dipper a lot. But recognizing what was about to happen and just not canceling was a real good adaptation, especially for a situation like this, where, you know, even if you can't replace the habit, you can at least stop yourself from doing it. And the run-up throw, alright. Potential for Super to come out here, maybe a YRC. Yeah, there's the YRC. It is plus. Are we going to see? No, just mashes. I was going to say, are we going to see burst? And this should put Hellsap to a single pixel, but yeah, it's max blood rage, so it's also max blood range. Hellsap cleaning that up with a quick 3-0. And yeah, it definitely looked like Zot was not super comfortable in specifically on defense in that matchup, but still real fun to watch. And We are now going to have Hellsap up once again, and I guess, yeah, they're just sticking with Nago, and it's going to be Loger up against Hellsap. So this is going to be Ram Nago. This should probably be more varied, at least, than the Ram Ditto. And yeah, I totally could see that being a difficult matchup for Kai. Just like, you're both playing neutral, but it changed, like, in that same space control-y way. But how you have to fight him changes so much based on his blood level. And there's a, you know, non-trivial difference in reward between the two of them. Nago gets a ton more as long as he has the blood to spend. Alright, okay. Popping into this. So once again, if anyone here is new and not super familiar with the game, Rambothal is a character who has two swords that just kind of like float around with her. She can throw them, but she has to either wait for a while or go pick them up. And what she wants to do is put you in the corner and make you very, very sad with her strong and safe mix-ups. Mid-screen, she doesn't get a whole lot of reward, but just like some decent corner carry. Sort of like implied reward stuff, but has what are normally huge buttons, kind of... Wow, just dominant round from Hellsap. Right out of the gate with a perfect. Yeah, no perfect this time, but still a strong, strong start for Hellsap. Should be, yeah, burst coming out. Still going to be a ton of damage on Hellsap there from that, but... So the nice thing is, if you do live through the blood pop, and yeah, Loger just too scared did not punish the whiff there. You know, I respect it. And oh my gosh, the 2K mash catching. Alright, yeah, jumps the blood and... Oh, not quite ready. I think maybe not recognizing the 5K would hit there. He was right at the very edge of hit stun, so not too surprising. Daro, yeah, didn't go for the full conversion. Nago's a heavyweight, so it's incredibly tight. And what's the Oki? Yeah, Hellsap kind of having to wait until... Alright. Hellsap takes the trade. Yeah, I kind of had to wait for some of the blood to drain. I think the, correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone in chat knows, but I think that the gauge fills over time faster than it decreases over time. Oh my gosh, that throw bait. Yeah, just super, super ready for it. Yeah, Loger, it looks like he's not even trying to go for the 5K pickup there. It gets a ton of corner carry and does some solid damage, but yeah, Nago being a heavyweight, like, I'm pretty sure it's a just frame kind of deal, since it's so height dependent. Alright, baits the super. Is he blocking? He is. However, that is safe there. That crossed up? I'm not sure if Loger was ready for that, to be honest. Probably didn't want to swap spots. But okay, that should do it. Oh no! Couldn't quite get the pickup. Once again, Nago being a heavyweight comes in real important for the way Ram combos work, and just could not pick it up with that sword. Victory just slipping right through Loger's grasp there. Now, okay, actually steals the corner there. I was going to say stuck in the corner, scary spot, but... Alright, Nago, you know, he's probably going to have to RRC this, but... Oh no! Thought it was going to hit, so didn't spend the meter. And yeah, this should be full wall break combo, solid damage. And Loger with a bunch of meter, but gonna be a bit low on life after that. Oh no, and that was definitely supposed to be reversal super. You could tell by the whiff jump S, that is... Or sorry, whiffed S sword throw. That is what happens when you mess up the super input, and that's so unfortunate, because it would have worked there, too. Would Would have at least gotten him an extra round to play with. But Hellsap going up 2-0 and tying it up between the two teams. So if Hellsap can win this, then he can put his team in the lead. Flodger can get even 1 point, then he secures, worst case scenario, a tie going into the final sets. Yeah, Lodger trying to bait the wake-up reversal, but yeah, Hellsap just waiting for it. He's been very happy to just gamble on the reversal all night tonight. This time, of course, less of a gamble. Did have a 100-meter to play with. Unlike Lodger, and this is going to be huge damage. This might actually do the hit that drops, that gets him the extra combo at the end. No, okay, yeah, it doesn't. There's a specific spacing at the tip where he gets to, like, do dash far SSS on it. Yeah, Lodger, he's had good, like, callouts on specific situations, but he just keeps getting blown up by these reversals, specifically in pressure, unfortunately. So if he can avoid one of those for a round, he seems to be in a really good spot. Excuse me, a really good spot. That said, with Nago damage, we'll see if he even gets the chance to see it again. Yeah, Hellsap going to be draining a lot of blood here. Oh no, actually, just immediately popped. And yeah, Lodger trying to play it straight, not trying to pressure the blood pop. Went for a low damage punish on it, unfortunately. And Hellsap taking that one 3-0. Putting... There we go. Click the buttons in the wrong order. So now a single serving of Okizeme is up by 1 point. Okay, so final set for tonight is going to be Zerky Durky versus Ballfrog. There are two matches that still need to happen, which are Shadow Fury versus Lodger and Shadow Fury versus Ballfrog. However, Shadow had to drop out. Things got pushed back a bit. My bad. Kind of had to tear my room apart, and it took me like an extra just over half an hour to actually get my computer plugged in and turned on. So he had to hop off and go to bed for work tomorrow. So we're just going to be doing his matches at a later date. They would have not happened if one team had a big enough lead that the match would end. However, that is not possible with them being 1 point apart. So, one way or another, unfortunately, we will not be seeing the end of this set tonight. We'll just be seeing the majority of it. But hopefully we can get Shadow up against the remaining Scumbags here. I don't know, maybe tomorrow. It kind of just depends on everyone's schedules, really. Also, if you want to see any of the earlier matches from the Kickstart League, this has been going on for a while now. There were 5 matches in the not quite round robin, like Swiss-esque group stage, seeding into this single elim finals bracket. So there's a bunch of stuff up on the YouTube. So yeah, let's see. I think we are just waiting on Zerky to hop in, if I'm correct. Yeah. Also, this is going to be Axel versus Potemkin, a very Guilty Gear classic, and definitely Ballfrog, you know, probably happy to be the Axel in the matchup here rather than the Potemkin. Yeah, zoner grappler. Y'all know the deal. And alright, here we go. And final set of tonight, if you're watching this on the VOD, there will be the other sets just spliced in, so don't worry about that. Okay. Ballfrog off to a good start, and we saw him do some incredible defensive play against Hellsap's Nagoriyuki. So we'll see if the Potemkin has potentially worse mobility in something like this, though also potentially higher reward. Yeah, Zerky just not quite sure how to deal with that little, the low chain twirl. It is very safe. I'm not sure if it's plus, but it is at least safe. And it is a low, so you have to, you know, punish or block it like that. I think Mega Fist might become the name of this set, honestly, since it just like hops over and quickly punishes stuff. I know that Bullfrog does know the OS against Hammerfall, though, which is you just press jump H, or jump S, jump H, and it, yep, right like that, just catches it if he moves forward. And if he whiffs, it doesn't come out, so, you know, no extra recovery. Makes it real hard for Potemkin to get in. He does have to just kind of walk and block it out. Some basic jumps. And yeah, it really looks like Zerky is not sure how to move around it, and the burst baited, but no big punish. Alright, game one. Going pretty solidly in Bullfrog's favor. Honestly, Zerky hasn't been doing that bad, but like the glaring thing is he needs to be able to move around that spinning chain twirl. It doesn't have a hitbox on the upper part, so you can either jump it, or as Potemkin you can Mega Fist it. Also, I wonder if he can aim for the landing frames on that jump S with Slide Head. Oh, tried to go for the Kara Pot Buster there, did not work out. I feel like we haven't seen Zerky go for all that many moves. Just looks very lost trying to move in this matchup. It can, yeah, it looks super rough for sure. All right, yeah, this is Zerky's having some struggles for sure. He manages to get in, corners Bullfrog, but gets gold bursted for his trouble. Counter hit Mega Fist. Okay, yeah. He won't be able to punish this, but hey, at least he gets to block it. And yeah, this jump S, jump H just looks so rough to deal with. Alright, kind of managing to evade it there. Oh, a little bit too low from Bullfrog, and one of those can be the end of Bullfrog here. This is Potemkin, yep. Zerky, one opening and one dead Bullfrog. Yeah, you're right on Hawk. Ah, Guilty Gear. Alright, trades here, but honestly, trades are in Bullfrog's favor as long as they're the soft knockdown, because then they both roll backwards. And it just gives them a bunch more space. There's the chain. Alright, Zerky jumping it. Didn't press a button on the way down, but... And yeah, that's gonna feel so bad for Potemkin. Managing to get in and just getting bursted back to full screen. What an air throw. Yeah, Bullfrog super ready for that jump. And I guess Potemkin probably doesn't have a ton of options at that range. Yeah, we can see Bullfrog just net... Alright. Yo, Zerky knew what he was doing, alright. Okay, well, we'll see if this scares Bullfrog into a different strategy. So yeah, I mean, the chains have a hurt box. You can punch them. And in Guilty Gear, only air throw is a grab in the air. Others are all just air unblockable moves. And in this game, Heat Knuckle's not even that. It's just a hit grab. So... yeah, you can heat knuckle the chain. Alright, so Zerky getting at least 1 point on the board here in this rough matchup for sure. I am very curious how good Gigantor Shield is in this matchup. Speaking of, you know, Axel extending a hurt boxes. Does Potemkin actually just get to decide that he controls the neutral now when that's out? Hey there, Trident. Alright, well, guess we're not gonna see it that set. Or that round, I guess. Ooh, Gold Burst baited, but yeah, at that range, no real punish available. Back throw into the corner. You never expect the zoner to run at you and throw. You should, but you never do. Yeah, Zerky just stuck at full screen here. Just cannot get closer. Oh, doesn't block it low after the first hit. But as always, just needs one real opening here. Maybe another hammer or heat knuckle. But nope, Balfrog not giving him the chance. Taking a clean 2-round victory and taking it to game 4. So this is potentially the final round we're going to see here tonight. Backdash, jump S. Oh, and that is the first time Balfrog has gone for that pullback chain. Like, you probably don't want to against Potemkin because it pulls him so much closer. Does give the option for that, you know, spend your burst to be in thing. And yeah, Balfrog, playing the negative penalty game, just backdashing, does not want to interact. And to be fair, I wouldn't want to be that close to Potemkin either. He might grab you and just snap your spine in half. Punish for sure. Yeah, you can see the 6P start up there. And Zerky getting over it. Oh my gosh, and the Heavenly not catching there. Yeah, Balfrog doing a real shallow jump. Maybe it was just something with the timing. And Zerky down to potentially the final round. Man, Hammerfall not giving a close range knockdown, both like sort of makes sense and feels really bad in this matchup. Alright, jump over, yeah, finally gets the punish on it, and look at how much damage he got. Balfrog, immediate reversal super, yeah, this is gonna counter hit punish, send back to full screen. Zerky did a bunch of work to get in, just couldn't... Wow, that didn't slide hit him. Okay. I'm surprised. That must have been like the frame after it was active or something that he landed. Oh no, yeah. Tries to catch a jump out. I can respect it. You know, you gotta gamble as the grappler player. Punish, and no burst coming out from Zerky. Maybe thought that it was gonna get hard baited, because yeah, you can't really soft bait it in a spot like that. But with that, we are going to be calling it for right now. Again, if you're watching the VOD, we're about to cut to Shadow Fury versus Loger, or Shadow Fury versus Balfrog, I'm not sure which. However, he did have to hop out, got work in the morning, and this got pushed back a little bit later. But thank you all for watching. Current score is 13 points. Well, let me double check this. Yeah, 13 points to 12. Super, super close one. 2 sets left to be played. They should be here on stream. We'll see, though. And I hope you've all had a great night. See you in the next one. Speaking of which, or no, actually we don't know when the next one is quite yet. They'll probably be next week, with the exception of this match, of course, as it finishes up.